Alright, darlings, you guys always say I look like Teresa, Giudice, and I really love that. Teresa, Giudice is so pretty, right? And people say I look like Courtney Love. I look like Gwen Stefani. I look like Madonna, darling. The list goes on and on. Anyway, guys, I look so tall tonight. I'm so skinny. Oh my god. Anyway, guys, Malena, Malena. Alright guys, at this point I am going to do covers, okay? Now not in this video, I'm going to do covers, oh sorry guys. I'm going to do covers in the next set of videos, okay? But you will really enjoy that, darling. You will really enjoy, I bet you, darling. You'll really enjoy that, guys. Guys, this hair is nice, but it's so hard on my, the fact that I have to keep lifting it up, darling. Alright guys, I really want to thank you all for being so supportive and giving me compliments and always liking me. I really want to thank you guys because you know what? At the end of the day, you're taking time out of your day to really enjoy me. Now, I like to do videos that are fun for you guys so that you guys enjoy yourself. So it's not like a chore, darling. Don't you just hate those chores, darling? Some people don't mind them, but anyway, guys, I'm really happy with you guys for liking me so much. I really want to thank you guys. Alright guys, Melina's really proud to be beautiful, darling, and so proud to know you guys and be your friend, darling. You guys are my fans and my friends, darling. Thank you guys very, very much, darling. Guys, I know it's annoying when my hair falls in my face, darling. It's probably more annoying for me than it is for you. It looks cool when I move the hair out of my face, right, darling? Darling, darling, darling. Alright, guys, thank you so much for watching. Melina, Melina. Melina's looking pretty, darling, pretty. Alright guys, thank you guys very, very much, darling. Alright guys, as usual, I'm very pleased that you guys are my fans, darling. Now guys, we live in a crazy world where sometimes people are very cruel and don't act nice and don't do things you want them to and treat you like garbage. And you know, I really think that a lot of times people are funny because, you know, if you're not famous, you're a nobody, they treat you like that, right? And not every nobody is a nobody, right? But you know, you get treated like garbage, you get treated like crap sometimes. I shouldn't say that, but you get treated badly. And so you think to yourself like, what gives? You know, I'm really, really good, and why am I being treated that way? And not everyone that's not famous or not rich or not super intelligent or super gorgeous gets treated that way, but anybody, like really, anybody gets treated badly if they let it, right? Now, you know, there are some people that really get treated badly when they're not even doing anything wrong, or they're not mean, or they're not whatever, and so they get treated badly, and it's like, and it's really terrible, you know, nobody wants to be treated that way, and you know, sometimes people will do, you know, pick on someone or be rude, and it's really not good, right? And like I said, guys, not everyone that's poor or not everyone that's, what people might consider less than gets treated badly. That's not always the case. But sometimes it seems like you have to be famous before people treat you with respect. Like I know, like Ben Affleck was talking and he said, oh, before I was famous, no one asked me out, and I'm like, darling, darling, darling. And then he's like, they asked me out after I was famous, and he's like, where were you before? You get this sense where you're like, did I have to really be famous before you would ask me out? And it's like you just feel like it's very silly. It's like whatever happened to loving someone for being themselves and loving someone regardless of whether they're rich or poor, or loving someone for who they are, rather than what they bring to the table, And I understand there's a lot of women out there, especially, well, I'm not saying especially women, men can be like that too, but there's a lot of people out there that are gold diggers that would only date someone if they're rich. And so it's really a sad state of affairs. Now you're allowed to do that if you want, if you're like rich men or you like rich women, or you want to find someone with beauty or handsomeness, or you want to find someone that has a lot of money, which I said already, or you want to find someone with high intelligence or whatever, you can do that. You're allowed, right? It's not like you have to find someone that isn't like that if you don't want to. But it just shows that, people will go through people and they're not nice. They can be really mean. And it's like when you're a celebrity, people bend over backwards for you. They give you what you want. Some people might like look at the Oprah situation where it's like she was in Rome or whatever, and that guy didn't want to give her the handbag because he felt she was poor because she was black. And then he finds out she's Oprah and he's like, let's have champagne and buy it and enjoy, And it's like, whatever happened to just assuming that someone could buy the bag? Like, why would you not assume a black woman can afford a bag that she wants to buy, right? So it's sad. Like, even at a store, if you try, you can always go to a store and be like, oh, this person can't afford it. I'll just let them charge their card and make a story about it later and laugh at it when they can't afford it with my friends. When they can't afford it, like that's what the person says, that guy that's dissed her or whatever. So he's like, I can laugh at her when she can't afford it. But instead, he doesn't even let her try to pay for it, right? So it's like, why do we have to be famous? Why do we have to be exceptional? Why do we have to be someone that's actually important before people start realizing that kindness should be given as a guarantee and as a automatic, and it should be unconditional love, right? Why do we have to be like, oh, they're poor, or they're not good looking, or they're not intelligent, or whatever, and you just automatically toss them aside, right? But it's very, very sad, right? But we live in a world like that. So the more famous you get, it almost seems like people are like, well, I don't like this person because I'm jealous, and I've treated them like garbage, but they're getting famous, so I'll be nice. And it's like, well, what about being nice when you knew they were up and coming, when you knew they had it going on, when you knew they were going to do well, when you felt that they were talented and you knew they needed help to get subscribers, What about then, right? But instead, I'm not saying anyone in particular, not anyone, I'm not choosing, and you might go through the same thing, but it's not anyone in particular, but some people are just like that, where it's like, oh, you're famous, I didn't realize, and you're like, well, darling. Anyway, my fans got my back, darling, you guys are all great, bye now, bye everyone. Thanks, fans, you guys are incredible.